Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Hello and Alaikum viewers. My name is Abeera Saeed FreelancingWali and I am a level 1 student at Rahan School Islamabad campus. As you know, in our interview session, we invite inspiring personalities who are role models because of their hard work, courage, and achievements. Today, we are honored to have a very respected and amazing guest with us. Name is Jana. Meet her and learn more about her life journey, experience, and success story. So, hello and welcome. Assalamu alaikum.
Hello, thank you very much for the invitation.
Okay, how are you?
I'm good, thank you. I hope everyone is well and safe, whoever
Okay.
is watching.
Okay, thank you very much. Now, for those viewers who are watching or listening to you of the first time and may not you let, I would you like to please give a short introduce for yourself so they can get to know you better.
Okay, I'm a very ordinary person, I would say, 50 years old, living in small country in Slovakia, former Czechoslovakia. I studied management of travel agencies at in a very small town, um, spa town in Slovakia. So I studied hotel academy, and after studies I moved to Czech Republic, and I was shortly working in IT company, just in administration after school, and then I got married and had kids, 2 kids, and after some years spent at home, I was helping to my now ex-husband in the company. We were producing paragliders and had a paragliding school. So for 20 years I was working there. I spent time there. After 20 years I moved to Slovakia and started to work remotely for telecommunication company. And last 10 years I was also helping Reham Foundation and currently Reham School.
Okay, very nice. So, my first question is, what is highest level of education you have completed?
Yeah, that's the management of travel agencies at Hotel Academy. So, there is basic school, which is 8 or 9 years in Slovakia. Then you can continue high school. That can be, I don't know, usually 3 4 years. And after high school, you can go to like higher school, so university. So it was like college. So let's say 3 years of studying at Hotel Academy.
Okay, that's great. That's interesting. So, my next question is, which school did you attend?
Yeah, I told you. I have just told you. I
Okay,
attended
okay.
basic school, then I attended high school for general, and then Hotel Academy for 3 years.
Okay, so my next question is, what field of study did you choose?
What can you repeat, please?
I'm saying that what field of study did you choose?
Travel agencies, management of travel agencies at Hotel Academy.
Okay, that's great. So my next question is, what did you choose, hotel and hospital studies?
What I chose for hospital studies?
Hotel.
Well, I'm. I have to repeat again. You maybe don't listen to me. I studied travel management of travel agencies at Hotel Academy.
Okay. So my next question is, what practical skill did you gain during your education?
Hotel Academy is preparing either students for work in travel agencies or at hotels. And at hotels, you can imagine it's like a whole kind of works, reception, in hospitality, it's very diverse. So yeah, I will just respond like that. And travel
Okay,
agents, like working travel
yeah.
agents.
Okay, that's great. Okay, so my next question is: did you complete any internship during your study?
Yeah, there is internship at that school. Yeah, every student
Okay,
has to complete
yes.
internship, either in hotel or in travel agency.
Okay, what was the most challenging of during your study?
You are asking me about school, but I'm 50 years old. The school, I don't even remember almost what I was learning. So it's it's a long time ago.
Okay, that's great, Jana. So my next question is: how did your education prepare you for work?
Well, I wouldn't say uh, it prepared me forward well. Because education system was not very great back then, and schools were preparing students just to continue on higher school, on university. Yeah, there were like of course schools focused on some certain skill. That's okay, but yeah, the my school, which I chose, Management of Travel Agencies and Hotel Academy, that was supposed to prepare me for work in travel industry. But the other thing is, if I continued in that field, and I didn't. So for many reasons, I didn't.
Okay, that's great, Jana. So my next question is this: in which industry do you work?
I don't work well. Now, right now, I just help Rehan School, and that's just I'm looking for some meaningful work for me to do, and while doing that, I would also like to take care of my parents, which require some medical needs. So uh, it's um, it's like that. I have to be flexible now for my
Okay,
parents.
that's great. Okay, that's great, Jana. So my next question is this: how long have you been working in your current job?
I don't have any job right now.
Okay. So my next question is this: my next question is how many years of work experience do you have?
You want me to count it? Like, I'm
Okay.
50 years old, so you can imagine. You can count it for me.
Okay.
I already told you what I was doing. That I was working shortly for IT company. It was about year. Then I was 6 years taking care of kids, and after that I was 20 years in paragliding company, and after that I was maybe 5 years or six in telecommunication company.
Okay, that's great, Jana. So my next question is: what first inspired you to join a travel management as your professional path?
Yeah, can you imagine? I wanted to travel, so that's why I studied travel agency. I was hoping that
Okay.
I could travel more different countries, you know.
Okay. So my next question is: how did your career and travel shape the way you see the world?
Well, well. I wanted to travel because I wanted to know different cultures, how other countries look like, and I still say that traveling is the most influential thing to do if you want to change yourself, if you want to know more, if you want to think broadly and extend your wisdom. Traveling is probably the most effective way. Well, today there is artificial intelligence, so maybe it will change. But yeah, traveling, learning, reading, listening to scientists, reading some interesting books, meeting
Okay,
people, connecting with people.
okay, that's great, Jana. So, my next question is this: when did personal growth become an important part of your life?
What goal I have?
Okay, yes.
I don't have any big goal, which is not very good, because if someone wants to do, or someone wants to become better, we need to have a goal, right? So we know why we are learning what we are learning. If we don't have a goal, then there is like no meaning to our learning, and we are not able to learn. So what is my goal? Well, it was like more general. Just want to know more about human body, how it works, how it function, how our brain function, why we think what we think. That's like the most interesting for me. I want to understand that.
Okay, that's great, Jana. So, my next question is this: how do you define success today compared to in your life?
How can you repeat the question?
I'm saying that how do you define success today compare in your life?
I didn't hear that. I kind of understand the first part.
How did you define success?
How do I define
Success.
success?
Yes.
Success. Everybody has different, description of success. For someone is success to become a doctor. For someone, success is to be healthy. For someone, success to be like happy, find happy moments every day. So for everyone, it means something else. Someone can say, okay, I'm successful if he achieves something very big. And for someone, success is when he stand up from the bed, in the morning. It's very different for everyone. So I wouldn't just let other people to define or find their own meaning of success.
Okay, that's great, Jana. So, my next question is why do you believe silence is you so powerful?
Science
Silence. Why do you believe silence is so
is so
powerful?
powerful. Because it's a calm. When there is silence, there is calm environment, and there is nothing to distract you from thinking. And some people have problem to be in a quiet environment, in silence, and just to stay silent, because they might not like the thinking process. They like to speak more. So I would say that silence might be good for retrospective self reflection, self improvement, when we have time to dig down into our mind, evaluate things in our life.
Okay, that's great. So, my next question is this: what role does balance play in your well-being?
The balance, like how I balance my life, I would say, like, you have to be um, uh, too much of something is too much. So try to balance your life with if you spend time on screen, go out, move, go to gym, if you work physically, then find time to relax. So how if I work on the PC, I use PC, or I'm on the screen, then I should balance by movement. So I go to swim, for example, or for a walk, or to work in the garden, or to work in the household. So if you sit and work, you have to balance physically, and the opposite.
Okay, that's great, Jana. My next question is: how has self-reflection changed your decision making?
Self-reflection, how it changed my decision making.
Yes.
Well, every decision is better, or the results are better, if we actually have time to rationally think about it, right? So and rationally, I mean, not emotionally. We should think rationally if we want to make a better decision. But of course, in some decision, emotions are also like big players. So I wouldn't discard this option as well.
Okay, that's great, Jana. My next question is: what have you learned about yourself through travel?
What I have learned from traveling,
Yes.
that actually people are same everywhere. We have a lot of prejudices about other nations, and we create like enemies from some people, or from some like yeah, enemies. We don't like some country or some nation, but I'm sure 100% that if you can travel and spend some days in that country, you would find out that the people are same everywhere. They just have different systems and different beliefs, but basically, um, yeah, we should look at it this way. This is what I have learned.
Okay. Okay, that's great, Jana. My next question is this: how does a meaningful life look like to you?
Meaningful life. That's also like question. Yes, to me. Well, meaningful life, to find at least one happy moment every day, and to exercise all five senses we have, like we can listen some music, we can read some book, we can touch the tree outside while walking. So um, meaningful life is probably not to stop learning new things, because there's so much to learn, so much to know. Be kind, um, have good people around you, surround yourself with people you can learn from, and do something for communities. Yeah, I would say that's the meaningful life.
Okay, that's great, Jana. My next question is this: how do you stay grounded in a fast-paced world?
How to how
How do you stay grounded in a fast-paced world?
there's artificial intelligence now, so I don't have to go to library and like looking for certain book which I want to read to find certain information. Yeah, before artificial intelligence, we had Google, for example, search engine, to find some information we were looking for. Now the informations are everywhere, and we can just reach the phone, and it can be too much. Also, too much information, we can be overwhelmed. So Yeah, you have to just balance it. We can feel insecure because the change is very fast now. We don't know how the future will look like in 1 year, in 2 years. Before we were planning for 10 years. Now it's not possible. So there's a lot of insecurity. So for this, I just hope that we will have good systems and still follow the rules and the laws. We can be predictable. That will create more certainty for us, and yeah, balance everything. And if we don't misuse these technology tools like artificial intelligence, then we would certainly feel more safe in future. So it's a kind of like hope.
Okay, that's great. So my next question is this: how does creativity support your emotional growth?
How does creativity supports my emotional growth? I wouldn't say it's actually creativity that supports my emotional growth. I would say it's knowing my own brain, how it reacts. So it's like what supports my emotional growth. It's to it's knowledge how the brain and emotions actually work, how they are created, how it works. So to be emotionally mature, I think we need to know about ourselves, about our biology. And I always mention this book, which helped me. It's a book, How Emotions Are Made, and another book, Seven Lessons About the Brain, from Barrett Feldman Barrett. And you will really learn, about our humans' emotions, how we create them, what we have the brain for. So, and creativity related to it, well, creativity also supports, brain development. So I would see creativity linked to this part, rather than that creativity helps emotions. But I would say that in creativity, or results of creativity, is art, and art is actually um, causing that we have some certain emotions. If we, for example, listen to music, or we can see the picture painted by artists, it just connects to our brain. There can be certain colors, for example, and we have certain colors linked with some events in our brain, or there are some shapes, and it just can connect with our brain, and we remember certain situations, and that situations were linked to certain emotions. So this is how emotions can rise by creativity, I would say.
Okay, that's great, madam. So, my next question is this: please tell me, your audience, what habits support your personal growth the most?
What habits? Um, well, it's probably different for everyone as well. It's very subjective to anyone. For me, it can be like swimming, um, or what habit? If I think about,
Okay,
I don't even know like what habits I have. Like there are not like very firm habits I would like follow no matter what. I think I am more flexible in this. Um, yeah, some habits are important to have. Some habits are not so great for our well-being. So we have to be careful which habits we follow.
Okay, that's great. So my last question is this, madam. Can you tell me that what does self-awareness mean to you?
Self-awareness, as I said, it's when, for example, you react to someone's actions, and you can observe yourself. You can see why you reacted. For example, you don't like someone's behavior, and you get angry at the person. And if you are self-aware, you would see yourself to act that way, and you know that why that person actually disturbed you so much that you got angry. So self-awareness is to know why I react the way I react, and why I think what I think.
Okay, madam. So my next question is this: what inspires you to keep growing?
Maybe the curiosity to learn more things about ourselves, the most about a human being.
Okay, so my next question is: how do you protect your energy?
How I protect my energy? Well, not to go to events with many people, because I'm a huge introvert, and I don't like to spend time among a huge amount of people, because it somehow drains my energy. So I would say what protects my energy is to be alone. That's why how that's how I can charge myself.
Okay, so my next question is this: what challenge you the most about yourself?
The biggest challenge, I probably think that the biggest challenge maybe awaits me. But one of the challenges was also that I started to do these interviews. That's also the challenge, that I started to go public on social media, even though I quite hate it. I would describe myself as observer. I want to stay in behind and observe things. So yeah, this is quite a challenge, to go public and to be in front and speak.
Okay, so my next question is: please tell me that what movement of silence stay with you the longest?
I couldn't understand what movement of
Okay, I repeat my question. What movement of silence stay with you to the longest?
silence stay with me in longest.
Yes.
I quite don't understand the question.
Okay.
Movement or silence, right?
Yes.
Well, it depends on the situation. Mm, if sometimes we need movement, sometimes we need silence. So
Okay.
it shouldn't be right to talk about what is the most, like the most thing, the biggest, the one. There are many aspects.
Okay, madam. So, madam, please give me any advice.
Advice. I don't like to give advice, because I don't know you. So I don't know what would help you best. So I would give you advice, maybe to seek advice from people who know you better. So they know how to what to say, and what advice to give you to improve the person you are. So yeah, you can take it as my advice. Just stay curious and learn new things. You will be ready for the future.
Okay, madam. So this was our guest for of today, Miss Jana. You listen to her thought and learn about her achievement and success journey. I hope you really enjoyed this interview. In the same way, I will meet you again with her, my next guest. Until then, please take care, very good care of yourself. Pakistan Zindabad, Allah Hafiz.
Goodbye. Have a great day. Thank you.
Thank you.